Hey guys, today I'll give you the comic book origins of Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. Now, people know Galactus as being an almost godlike being that likes to eat planets for lunch. And is without a doubt one of the most powerful beings in all of Marvel. But his origins aren't actually so well known to people. So, Galactus is the sole survivor of a race of beings that existed long before the Big Bang. Being born billions of years ago, he was born on a technologically advanced utopia known as Tar. Before Galactus, his name was also Galen. Galen also discovered that all current life that was existing would soon be wiped out with the arrival of the Big Bang. With his people succumbing to radiation poisoning, he decided to bravely fly his spaceship into the Big Bang's event horizon, and trying to neutralize its effect on his world. In doing this, he encountered a being known as the Sentience of the Universe, which bonded with him as the Big Bang's blast decimated his world and constituted new life. While he's drifting through in his ship, he crash landed on a planet where he had been surveillanced by the Watcher, a being that watched over events that happened and would not try to interfere with them. But giving into his curiosity, the Watcher actually awoke Galactus. Because of his new form, he would develop a new suit, would develop a containment suit in order to contain his new form. But he would go into a state of hibernation in order to constitute himself into his new form, so that he'd match his suit that he was making. With his abilities that he discovered, he created an exact replica world of his home planet of Tar, but he decided to call it Tar 2. Not the best name, but let's leave that to Cisco on the Flash. But Galactus ended up settling for inhabited worlds to feed on instead of ones that had no life, since he believed himself to be a superior being and to be the line between death and eternity. He came across a world called Zenzar, where one member of the race on Zenzar begged Galactus not to feed on them in exchange for his loyal service. Galactus agreed to this and gave him the power cosmic, which transformed him into Galactus's herald, the Silver Surfer. With the Silver Surfer at his side, he would seek out new worlds for him to feast on, and Earth came into his sights for Galactus, where he would encounter teams and characters such as Thor, the Avengers, Fantastic Four, and Squirrel Girl. She has actually beaten him before. I know it's ridiculous, but Galactus hasn't properly been seen on the big screen. We have actually seen him before, but it was so terrible. Like, we haven't seen a proper Galactus. We've seen, like, some kind of giant black cloud of him in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. But honestly, it's the worst version of Galactus we have ever seen. But we have seen Galactus in the comic books and in cartoons and games as well. And I think I speak for all of us that he is definitely one of the most powerful beings in all of Marvel. Well guys, that's it for Galactus, but be sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think down below, and I'll come back tomorrow to give you another comic book story. I've decided not to do a top 10 list this week, since the week's pretty much nearly over, so we're going to see if I'll be able to give you one next week. See you guys.